colors, prisms, light. What does it all mean to you when you fight your opponents? We are tiering the colors, and we are starting off with shards and wedges.
Ooh, like my favorite type of salad. The wedge, baby.
Let's get into this. I am your honorable sensei. Across from me,
the vicious scumbag.
And together we are Longturnlarry Podcast. And we're judging your colors today.
Your colors are going to be judged. Hopefully you guys find our list to be enjoyable. We're going to do a breakdown of the D to S. Honorable, what would you consider S meaning and what would D mean?
So we are judging these colors not on how powerful they are. Well, I'm not. But the ways that you could play these colors and their commanders. So the more variety of play styles that you have, the higher you'll be rated.
Ooh, I like this. I feel like I can agree to these requirements, but I will throw in one thing. If I don't like this color, I'm going to rank it lower. Vicious scumbags tiering will be mean. We will fight over these rankings.
Or we will not. I want to get one out of here. I just want to put it straight to the S tier. Because I think it's the best 3-color combination of all time.
Of all time.
Ooh.
Esper, go ahead and get to that S tier, please, if you agree.
Esper. Blue, black, and white. This is either A or S. I agree. S tier.
Now, I think I should explain why I think Esper is the greatest color. Esper has the most ridiculous amounts of things that you could do in this color combination. You could do whatever you want. You could do artifacts. You could do knights. You could do stacks. You could do life gain. You could do enchantments. You could do artifacts. You could do turns. You could do tokens. You could reanimate. You could do zombies. What is there you can't do in Esper that you could do in any other color?
Oh, agreed. You have access to really good tribes. You have access to incredible instants and sorceries at a core. You have a good mana base. It's got a good, like, all of them do, but you have good big spells. You have really nice big payouts.
You have access to the best removal. These are the 3 best removal colors.
Yes.
Blue's on the stack, white can exile, and black can get rid of anything white can't.
Yeah. Exactly. And if white struggles to get rid of it, then blue just gets rid of it in combination with it, like a white-blue spell or a white-black spell or a Demir's spell.
Like you're left with like green and red, and those are 2 of the worst colors for removing anything.
Unless it's an artifact or enchantment, then green, throws a heyday. I can agree. I think Esper fits in S. Not only are you correct in the fact that it has so many identities it can take on, the commander pool that exists for Esper is also like almost unparalleled. It's up there. This is definitely one of you can't go wrong with a lot of these.
Who is your favorite Esper legend?
Originally, the one I fell in love with was Amantanatu, because of she was the first time I experienced miracles. It was the first time I saw miracles.
You saw Jesus.
And I just remember being like, oh, and you have access to those colors? But now that I'm a big boy, no, it's Marnus Calgar, because I'm a 40K diehard.
I think the greatest Esper commander of all time is Sephiroth.
Really?
I know most people hate the dungeon.
Oh man, you did build a good Sephiroth deck. You did. I'll give you credit. You did.
Sephiroth is so much fun. You could build it budget, you could build it expensive, and you will always just pop all the way off.
A 52-cent powerhouse that gives you access to all the colors. It requires nothing extra, and it's got a good booty with a nice effect. And you get to mess with dungeons. Larry's, if you haven't touched dungeons, they are so much fun. Interactable. They can't get rid of your dungeon. Go have fun.
Shout out to Yerude.
Oh, man.
And the shoeless bastard, Zur the Enchanter.
That's right. Zur the Enchanter.
We can't leave Esper without at least giving him a shout out.
You got to have your three. You got Allura, Alea, and Zur. Without question. Titans of the Esper world.
Next color.
Oh, man. All right. So you went with Esper. I'm going to go with one that I don't think is... we should stay with the same category. I'm going to pick the next powerhouse that I believe in. Bant. The white, green, blue. I believe in the grand scheme of things, much like what we just referenced for Esper, I believe that Bant should be at least A, if not S.
Let me just play devil's advocate here.
It shall rest in A until this decision.
Bant. You know what I think of Bant? Enchantments.
Yes.
And everybody hates the enchantment player.
Because they're powerful.
Because they're...
I know, it's so basic too. But everyone hates the Esper player, but for interaction magic.
Everybody also hates the Blink player. And you have green.
Yes. This is Esper, but we gained green, but we lost black.
I'm a ride with you. I think Bant is in the S tier.
I agree. The same rationale you gave for Esper. When I think of Bant, I think that there are so many ways to play this. You have not just Enchantress decks, you have Voltron decks, you have just, any, like you had mentioned this, any flavor of Voltron lives.
Every flavor of Voltron lives in Bant.
Yeah. You can go equipment, artifact, enchantment, hybrid. It's incredible.
You know what I think of when I think of Bant? Booty.
Yes.
Arcades was the first Bant commander I had ever seen.
The Thickums Matter.
The thick of it.
Thickums Matter commanders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The Meg Stallion, the commander.
110%. When I think of Bant, the first thing I always think of is card draw. Bant is just forever filled with card draw. You're never lacking in that department. It always adds it as the additional effect, and you get flying like it's nobody's business.
When I think of Bant, I think of Group Hug.
Yes, that's the other one. It's the other flavor of Bant.
We got
that's very cool.
Felda Griff, the goat.
Oh man, only $10. I'm so glad to see that. That makes me so happy. Larry's, if you want a beginner into the three colors, I think that Bant is the easiest of the three colors to build. I don't think that the other three colors have the same ease as a Bant deck does. I think they're very beginner friendly.
Bant has green, and green leads to yeah,
it does. Well,
yeah.
And it also is going to give you Simic and Selesnya. So it's giving you the two other, groupings that are just super beginner friendly. So no, I think Bant is a very good entry level for the three color flavors.
Man, I'm tired of us being kumbaya.
Oh,
I don't
man.
like it. I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do, I think Naya. Yeah, I know you like that color.
I do. I love Naya.
C tier.
Oh my goodness. The first belt. Okay. I will only argue that it should be B. I agree it is not as powerful and we can't have everything be high tier.
I'm not even talking about it being powerful. What does Naya do?
Oh, yeah. Larry's, we talk about this. Remember, we're basing these ratings off of, not only is it fun or good to play or effective, but also just, like what does its identity represent?
Naya has the worst player base pound for pound. I know who I'm talking about right now.
Oh, yeah. And I know you're listening because you are a very good Larry, but you are a Naya addict.
The worst players. You know what? Jetmir.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes.
Voja. Terrible. You just die for no reason.
Pants Laza. Gishath. Dinosaurs. Just dinosaurs. Oh my goodness.
Palani?
Atla.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot. I
hate this commander.
I know. Eggs. Yo, the huevos commander is incredible. Okay. Let me just say, it being in the C tier, it hurts. It hurts my heart.
Do you got any words for this terrible color?
Here's what I will say. The splashing of red into Selesnya gives this thing the ability to be a very powerful deck for two strategies. It is very good with tokens. Naya tokens is a very powerful setup. Naya enchantment is very powerful as well. And then Naya dinosaurs are good. Well, hold on. But outside of those four things, it legitimately falls flat.
Man, yo, landfall decks suck.
Yeah, you're not the greatest landfall.
Yo, enchantment decks suck.
You're only Voltron. You're not like a utility.
Naya sees a single board wipe and just like, I'm out of here.
I know. It can remove everything. It can remove artifacts, enchantments, and creatures. But it has barely any way to deal with like targeted control. Dimir decks eat Naya. I think you're right. I'm not gonna.
I think that puts it in the coffin for me. This is probably the worst commander I've ever seen recently printed.
Which one?
Cost Eyes of the Glade. He is a turn things face up commander, and he is booty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
If you're not trying to do, like we said, dinosaurs, tokens, and the random Voltron enchantment, your commander selection is very small. You'll run into the fact that there's not like crazy powerful. Everything else is like a watered down version.
You want to do dinosaurs?
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, fine. You don't want to do dinosaurs. That's all right. Do you want to do tokens?
You want to do tokens?
Do you want to do token dinosaurs? All right. I'm going to follow you there. I say the next one we talk about is good old America. Red, white, and blue. That's not really how it goes, but Jeskai. I believe in the grand scheme of things that Jeskai is also in the C tier.
Wrong.
All right. Prove to me where it belonged instead. You're like,
right, so
it's a D.
when we look at Jeskai commanders,
Okay.
you could do plenty of stuff, and it's actually been sort of recent. Jeskai's had a bit of a glow up from the horrible Narset decks that most people used to play back in the day. We have 2 forms of energy commanders.
Yes, it is the only one that gets the energy commanders, which I still think needs more love, just a little bit more.
We've got a planeswalker commander. We got actual tokens in Jeskai.
Yeah, Spider-Man's girlfriend, Zenaya, is a bird bard.
And then we got tokens from Kaikar. We got human beatdown with Eowyn. Zedru allows you to give people bad gifts. Pramacon says, nah, you attacking this way.
I'll give you this. We can move it to B.
Nah. A tier. We even have life gain with the Archer Mandrite. We got Captain America gives us equipments. Ruhan was one of the first just beat down somebody at random. We have Gandalf, bruh. No, Jeskai goes in A tier.
Jeskai is, you do bring a fair point. If we hadn't gotten all the recent love, I'd still continue to rate it lower. Here's my beef with Jeskai. When I think of Jeskai cards, I'm still going to monos. But admittedly, you are correct though. There has been a influx of more things to do than just if I hit you, reveal things, or I'm prowess.
Well, whenever you talk about any of these colors, most of the cards that you're going to play are going to be mono. Unless you're specifically playing into gold cards for a certain reason.
Oh, no. I'm saying just from my rating, I'm thinking of like cards that are unique to Jeskai. Like I said, in conjunction with like the commanders. I'm trying to think of other cards that are in here that are unique to it. I don't want to just purely focus on the color combo itself.
Yeah, that's why I'm not worried about just like the oh, what type of Jeskai cards are good? There's not a lot of like tri-colored cards that aren't creatures. It
does gain access to good tribes now that I'm thinking about it, because you have goblins, human, merfolk.
You are never playing a Jeskai goblin deck. Don't even.
But you could think about it. Spell slinging Krinko. When a Krinko can dream.
No, he can't. Krinko can't even count.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
All right, then. All right, I'll agree to your sentiment of Jeskai and A. Captain America, you were saved from C tier. Know where I was going to put you, Cap. Your secret's out.
Your secret's out, Cap. A color that we can absolutely dumpster. Probably, I think it's the worst. Straight to D tier is Judd.
I'm not even gonna argue it. This one hurts me. Come on, Wizards. Give Jund love. This is the long-term
they
reach
have,
out.
And like Jund commanders are just like notorious for just the worst bull. They're either like broken or they do nothing.
I was about to say Korvald is a god, but outside of
if you
Korvald,
pull out Korvald, people are just being like, "Oh God, it's this guy."
Literally, normally it's, "Do you have it?" You know.
And then, like, if you feel guilty about playing Korvald, you play Ziatora.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then the other one, if you don't know, Larry, is Beamtown. Beamtown Bullies
Jesus, I hate.
It's such a powerful concept. It's very hard to deal with.
It does. It's so feast and famine. You either like sit there and do nothing,
Or you just win.
Or you just start killing people, and then you have to kill the Beantown bullies.
Yep.
No matter where you are in the game.
Yep.
You know what? Beantown bullies.
Or Marika, Brutal Gladiator, another like
Zangief.
Yeah.
They did my boy Zangief wrong. This could have been better, man. This is just a shitty Zergo.
It is. I know. But agreed, we need just a couple more good Jund commanders. Please give us good Jund commanders. And for the love of all things, do not make it about landfall. Please just give us a unique flavored Jund commander that isn't Korvald, that is, a powerhouse. Jund needs a powerhouse. So does Naya. They both need a powerhouse.
They neutered Korvald the second time. They're just like, we can't do this again.
Same thing with Winggrace.
Why don't we have a better Jund Goblin commander?
I run Korvald as my Jund Goblin commander because what are they? The Shatter Gang brothers? Isn't that what they're called?
The coolest.
Yeah, the Shatter Gang brothers. Yeah, like they're not a goblin deck. Like they're a self-sacrifice. Like and even then it's not good. It's too expensive. 3 mana per sacrifice. Come on.
The coolest thing they've got in a long time was Winter, Misanthropic Guide. Winter's actually a cool card.
Yeah, shout outs to a previous video.
Wait, that video's not out.
Alternate universe timeline. Wait, did we never put that one out?
No.
Oh, that's funny. That's sad, but funny.
Shout out to a Patreon deck tech.
You want to see a winter misanthropic guide?
We need to set up a Patreon. Okay, so Jund easily dog shit.
Yeah, Jund is 100% in the D tier.
No, I want you to change the name of D to Poop. Go in you see the gear? Yeah, there we go. Poop tier. Poop tier Jund.
All right. I think this is an easy one. Grixis, everyone's favorite Bond villain. It's just evil and powerful. I think it requires no argument. I think it's S. I think Grixis is just... I think Grixis requires you to be, a little bit more of a skilled Magic player. But once you've gotten a hang of Magic and you despise your friends, I think Grixis is the ultimate toolbox. I don't think it has much competition for the in the way of just pure raw, just either power, removal, you name it, it likes to do it. Self-sacrifice, you can build your own solitaire decks, combos aplenty. It's definitely combo heaven.
It is the best color combination in CEDH. Wait, it might not be because
because
got banned.
Yeah, because of Dockside getting banned. But so it might actually be Esper now. But no, would you agree? S tier.
S tier. You know what? We got wheels. We got demons.
Yep.
We got extra upkeeps.
Combats.
We got assassins. We got in your turn. We've got artifacts. We got wizards. We got dragon spirits.
Yes.
We got Nicol Bolas. Like, you could do pirates.
I was about to say, they have their own dedicated tribe. They have pirates.
You could do pirates and ninjas if you even felt like it.
Mm-hmm. You can go. This is just like we're saying that these 3 S categories, the reason why they're so good is they can almost do anything that you want, and there are good commanders for that concept. Like, I promise you, there's a deck type in Grixis that will fit what you're after. If not, just make Nekusar. I promise you.
Oh my god.
Just make a Nekusar deck. It will make everything better. I think the only thing that I don't like about Grixis is that I didn't start playing it sooner.
I think I have 2. I used to have 3. I have 2 Grixis decks.
It's definitely, in my opinion, I've always had a blast playing every Grixis deck I have played. They're all fun. Oh, also, the other thing that Grixis gets that only one other color shares with it is Grixis gains access to a lot of Bloodthirst stuff. It gains access to...
Ew, no one cares about Bloodthirst.
And then a little bit of Cascade.
All right. It's time.
Ooh.
Sultai.
Oh, of course. Your baby. Where do you want... I'm assuming you were going to put it in A tier, actually.
I have to be a realist.
And?
Sultai goes in the B tier.
Ooh, lower than Jeskai?
Lower than Jeskai.
My goodness. Larry's honorable is... I'm surprised that he doesn't have Muldrotha tattooed on him. I'm surprised that he doesn't have a Muldrotha tattoo. I'm surprised I don't have a Krinko tattoo. But I am incredibly surprised that you put this underneath Jeskai. Of all of the colors, I gave Jeskai a C. Larry's. I say if this belonged here and this would have been here. This is what it would look like right now if I had my say. I cannot believe that these are Jeskai above Sultai.
Sultai, you could do a lot of different cool stuff.
Yes,
in Sultai,
you can.
But can we be frank? Muldrotha has been carrying the weight of Sultai for a very, very, very long time.
What you brought up for why Jeskai is better now is what I kind of am overlooking with Sultai. You were correct. Sultai
the Wise
has not.
Mothman, goated.
Oh, super good.
Goated.
Yes.
Before the Wise Mothman, like we have Indominus Rex. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, like Yarok is old. Yeah.
Felix 5 boots. You could do attack triggers in Sultai.
And Gonti, like it's same deck. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Felix 5 boots does look really fun, but I get what you're saying.
Like,
it's a great color combo. You have access to really good. It's a good toolbox. It's a very good toolbox.
I thought Master of Ascendant was going to be cool, but he's not. The Master transcended the Fallout.
Oh, yeah,
the alternate
yeah.
command. He's not that cool. Henry Wu, really, really cool, though. Nobody's playing it. Less than 1,000 decks.
I mean, I'll give you one that I really like. Like I said, Felix 5 boots looked really good. Glarb looked really cool. But I know, like Kadena,
everybody
Kadena
thought
is so bad.
Everybody thought like Arkelos was gonna be really, really cool, and it wasn't.
For some reason, Wizards kept making Sultai this weird clone thing. And I get it that it can be, but like they gave us like really crappy clone commanders.
We are like the other like landfall color. Like they loved just like Sultai lands. You could do land shenanigans and you could do graveyard shenanigans. But we don't have like, we have Ooze as a tribe.
I was about to say Ooze and Zombie is pretty much like the only two things that you live with.
And there's no green zombies.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. It's, you know what it is? It's like, honestly, Sultai reminds me of like, you're playing a Dimir deck, but it's like a splash of green.
You could do like, I'm surprised we don't have like a Sultai enchantment deck.
I think
like we do have
Tatsunari
Toad Rider, but it doesn't feel, I mean, maybe it's great, doesn't feel like other enchantment decks.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the concept of making it to where you don't have, the Paladin can do everything. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want there to be a one deck. That's why they got rid of, what's his name? Golos. They don't want generically, coverall types. But dang, I get what you're saying. I think B is
we
a fair.
don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of commanders.
No, we don't. As soon as you said we had to be real, it sunk in. I was like, there's not many biddies in the bog.
There's not many biddies.
There's not many biddies in the bog, bro. Besides Muldratha, and you're right.
She a bad biddy, but
she's been carrying it. She's been carrying it for so long. All right. You talked about your baby. There is only one tricolor that is my baby in the tricolors.
I thought it was Bant.
Oh, I do love Bant, but you know who my OG is. I disassemble him and rebuild him periodically. It's like a waxing and waning moon. Mardu. Because of Zergo. The white, black, and red color combo. This is one that I think should be in the B tier. This is one I didn't think was crazy powerful, but I think it's gotten some love.
Mardu. Edgar Markov is, you know what? C tier.
See?
Here's why. Edgar Markov, boo.
Yeah, boring, powerful, but boring.
Kalia the Vast, boo.
Powerful, but boring.
Ishin Two Heavens is one. Boo.
Not boring, but boo.
Queen Marchesa, cool as fuck. Mr. House, when it gets better cards, cool as fuck. Caesar, cool as fuck.
Yeah, I love the idea of finally having like damage matters token strategies.
Sir Gwyn, Hero of Ashvale, boo.
Boo.
Zergo, I know you love him. Boo.
Yeah, no, let me rephrase. He's no longer the best Voltron. That there are much better options. There are. But he's no longer top dog.
I just feel like
he's good.
Outside, like Mardu has heavy hitters, but it also just has like, what are these commanders?
Mardu reminds me of what you think you're doing with Bant, and you're like, I'm gonna build a Voltron commander.
You know what? I'll give Mardu a B. I think
you see what I'm saying? It's not.
We do have Alicia. We do have Gin. You can do some enchantment shenanigans in Mardu.
You have Jan Jensen. You have Aristocrats.
Megatron. I'll give you B. I'll give you B.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's like Sultai. I think it's really good. I think we still need more new Mardu commanders.
I think we got Mr. House, Diata, and Caesar were really good. I'm a big fan of Exodus, even though I haven't built it.
I love the art. The playmat is beautiful. But you see what I'm putting down.
Yeah, I see what you're putting down.
I think Mardu's main focus is definitely it loves equipments. I think that's its claim to fame.
I don't think so. I think that's
you don't
more.
Think it is?
I think that's more Bant Arena. I think Mardu is just like
your red white stuff is the stuff that cares about.
It was like, bruh, I'm going to beat your ass, and one of my homies is about to die. Like,
I think it's a great color combo. I think it requires more effort to achieve the same concept as what you would have done.
And you know why? We have a Mardu Magecraft commander in Exodus.
Yeah.
We've got artifacts, you have tokens, you have treasures, you have Voltron, you have knights as a tribe. It's not a good tribe, but it's a tribe.
Yeah.
You have legendaries, you have
Warrior.
gambling.
You have access
to
warriors.
Samurais if you feel like doing. Not a great tribe. How did they make knights and samurai a bad tribe? How?
I know. Also, why do we take away horsemanship? I don't get it. We have tons of cards.
We have vampires as a tribe. Yeah, Marduk's B.
Yeah,
Marduk's B.
Mardu has some good cards in it.
You could probably do zombies. I think there is a red zombie.
I
think there's like one.
And then the recent mercenary support made the token identity for Mardu like skyrocket. Like the amount of cards that just
treasures.
Enter. Oh yeah, the treasure love is incredible. So no, I think it's a good B tier. All right, we're down to our two final tricolors.
All right, let's see. Who do I want to start with? Oh, let's do it. Let's go ahead and get Teamer out the way.
Oh, where do you see this color falling?
To me, Teamer C tier.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Before I put it in here, for just sheer power, I almost put it in A tier. For just sheer power alone. But you're making me think about commander selection.
I think Teamer is most known for having some of the worst problematic commanders of all the colors. Miram.
All right, hold on. I'll keep
Pause it. Miram. We know what you about to do every single game. You ain't gonna cast no dragons until Miram comes out. You're gonna play Miram and then pray and hope that nobody board swipe you. Animar, I love Animar. I've rebuilt him 3 times.
I hate him, but agreed. As soon as you play it,
he is wildly broken.
Again, that's what I was saying. Why not A tier?
Terrible play patterns. You're just creature storm. And then we're going to start going down the list and you're going to be like, oh.
Yeah.
Storm. Exile. Storm. Exile. Storm. We have wheels, which leads to storm. We have flubs. Everybody was excited about flubs.
Hey, the Frog Scout is so good.
Yeah, but it's just storm.
I know it is. It's Cheerios. It's Cheerios. All this is Cheerios.
It's not Cheerios, it's storm.
Yeah.
Calamax, storm. Maelstrom Wanderer, storm. Storm. Averna, storm. Rashmi and Ragavan is fair and it's garbage.
I know. I was about to say it's actually not good. Loot, also fair. Could have been way worse.
Omnath, come on, dog.
I know.
Aluna Apex of Witches is just polymorph. You play one creature. Now, they do have some cool commanders. Lorecroft.
I was about to say Gimbal. Gimball's a cool one.
Me the Immortal. I want to build a Me the Immortal deck so bad. It looks so fun.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like it would be fun. Man, I wish Mutate got more love.
I don't. Leave that shit out of here. Riku of Mini Paths. We finally got modal commander. We got dinosaurs with Blue and Owen, even though I hate Jurassic Park.
You also got the Swarm Lords. You got Tyranids. Tyranids were Teamer.
Man, the Swarm Lord sucks.
Yeah, the other one is really good though. The alt commander, because it's a X Matters commander. It's good for, Hydra deck pretty much. Yeah, Magus, Lucia came.
Just like booty.
I feel what you're getting at is it's very much play the thing, do the thing, win the game. Play the thing, do the thing, win the game. Play the thing, do the thing, win the like. They're very linear.
They are so volatile.
Yes.
See, I feel like Teamer leads more into the spoiler worst color of all time, and it's
Yeah.
Teamer doesn't lead. Teamer doesn't lead green, blue a lot of the times. It's usually blue, red are the leading colors.
And then it's green splashed.
It's like
I completely agree.
Green's here to fix all our colors.
Yep. Yeah, green's here to give us the mana so we can keep doing it.
We got a big creature every once in a while, but we're storming. I hate Teamer. I love Animar.
And Storm, like recent Secret Lair Storm. Like Storm is really cool.
Boring.
But boring. Oh, and then lastly, our final tricolor. We have Abzan. Oh, Abzan. I think Abzan is a bastard child. I think it is like Jund. I do not think it is loved. I think Abzan at its best is a C tier, but I think it belongs into poo-poo.
I don't think it's poo-poo.
You don't think it's Jund bad?
I don't think it's
a C.
It's Jund bad.
I will not let it go higher than C.
It's no higher than C.
Yeah, it strived to be a C.
It may be doo-doo.
No, I'm telling you, the commander selection is garbo.
It is slim pickings. Oh my goodness. All right, so
I'm telling you, the deeper you look, the more doo-doo you shall see.
Wow. So there are no legacy commanders here for Abzan. All of these are new. Frodo and Sam, which is honestly the worst of the two combinations.
Yep.
If you a real one, you play Merry and Pippin.
Let's get it.
Dahlia, cool. Gitrog, cool. My Black Queen, Hand of Erebos, cool. Necrobloom, love it. Merkle, cool. And then we start falling off.
Really quickly. Like, really quickly.
Exhale, garbage. Gave,
garbage.
Have you played that? Garbage. Tyam, really powerful, really confusing.
Let me rephrase. Could be powerful.
Netheroi, sort of cool. The other toxic, ill, Carador. People love Carador. Carador is like the legacy commander deck. Bilbo, cool. Doran, booty on butts on booty on butts.
Yep, big booty. Narcy, again, I mean, hey, cool, like aristocrat enchantments, but
Kethis, sort of cool. And then like
that's it.
That's it, bro. Like where are all the commanders for this color?
That's why I was saying it's doo-doo.
It might be doo-doo tier.
I'm moving it down. I'm sorry, Abzan. Abzan, you have powerful cards because black, green, and white are definitely powerhouse colors. And you can do a lot. Like, this color combo still wants you to do landfall stuff. Still tries to give you token stuff. It still wants you to be kind of graveyard focused. The downside is it falls to the same thing that Jund does, which is we're black and green, we're Golgari with a splash of white.
How did all of these green coded colors end up in the bottom?
It's surprising. I agree. The fact that the only one that is in S tier is Ban is crazy to me. I would have thought we would have given them higher, but no, I feel like this is fair. Jeskai still surprises me.
Jeskai's really good. I don't even have a Jeskai deck.
I only have the Spider Bay Bird Bard, but that's the only one that I have right now, Zinnia. But these are the wedges, Larry's. I will tell you this. This is my public service Larry announcement. Remember when you're building these 3-color decks, remember your land base matters.
Boo, no one cares about any of that. Remember, this is just our opinions about the type of things that you could do in these colors. So like, we're not talking about like, oh man, this is so strong. This, if you mad about it, put it in the comment section. Tell me how much you hate me. Tell me.
I am the vicious scumbag.
I sound like a vicious scumbag, but I actually am your honorable sensei. And together we are Longturnlarry Podcast. Bitches.